Hi there. Welcome back to or AI, however you want to pronounce it, the Somnium Files. I'll just call it the Somnium Files. Part 2, even though it might say part 1, because I forgot to update the thing until just now. Um, so, it might be, it might say part 1 or it might have updated. I don't know how that works, if you do it mid-stream or whatever. Um, let's just get right into it. I don't think, yeah, there was a very short conversation. You look awful. There's no time for awful. There's no time for looking good. Okay, so, we got our three, cops in here. Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You seem troubled about
one right after the
serial
other.
killers.
How could I not be? Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Oh,
You're
no.
missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
He knows.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Yeah.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eyes 6 years ago, correct?
Could this be
Yes,
that
but I don't
case?
remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
A no case. Ha ha ha. Peter looked surprisingly serious. Not like a supervillain. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired like me. I am tired. Are you getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Oh, where's Mizuki? Does she have PTSD again?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
They better. Jesus.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
What?
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that
You
this was
never
the
know.
same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Don't tell him.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
What?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
Ah, it's her.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
A but the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have two things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia,
It's
goddess
pronounced
of earth.
Uranus.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Nope.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left
Oh.
eye.
I had it mirrored.
The timing of the eye removal is also
my right.
inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Hello.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I
at
can't say
Serial
anymore.
Killers Incorporated, we've decided to switch this murder up.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I
The
disagree.
criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information.
Oh, they deleted
I
it.
also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
What else?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go,
I
Iba.
don't need sleep.
Understood.
Sleep is for weaklings. I'll sleep during the loading screen. Room.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating
What?
2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Thought that was weird.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up into the front seat and sat in the passenger seat. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the psych ward or whatever.
Ditch the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right
Oh
now.
yeah.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say let's
My
not
daddy
look
was
at
killed.
corpses all day, but that's a fair argument. Wait, hold on. My screen's all messed up. Hold on a second. Okay, I think I fixed it. My switch is messed up. Nothing, like it keeps having weird problems. Alright.
I can't just stay at the hospital.
I have to go look at the murder.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How'd you get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
No.
You too?
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Oh,
Sounds pretentious to
wow.
me.
Yeah, you're pretentious.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Iva out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
Okay.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Oh.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
How about that weather?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Jeez.
Damn. What a brat.
Yeah. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju.
So he's dead, huh?
Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
A secret.
Shoko had a secret?
No way. People aren't allowed to have secrets. That's why they get killed.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Well, that's a pretty good motive.
I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? Just like Renju.
Date.
Oops.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do
You
you?
like that dead
This is why
guy?
you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that. It's Sunday at 10:33. Oh, they're still investigating. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
So what do you think? Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Do you remember?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You can leave if you need to, but don't.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
Yeah,
In
you're weird.
fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
No, shut up.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Renju.
hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Inspector, what's your name? What?
I was asking
What?
for your name.
What an unreasonable request.
My name is Kagami.
Oh. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
He's the killer. I hope he finds some clues. The police will never catch him. He's too smart. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. Yes, I know that. What's with these beer kegs? Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay, so that's 165, 75 pounds. No, 65. Is there a thing there? I see wires, but I don't see the pulley. A table. There's no clues on it. A menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1,800 yen.
That's expensive.
1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
No.
This is average?
Spoiled brat. Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Doorway to the kitchen. Oh, hello.
Is that a
Trident.
spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Why is this chair chained up? Okay. Oil drum. Must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Anyone hiding in there? Nope. Wait, there's a clue. I found it.
What?
There's something inside.
What? I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
It's a watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
He must have been put in there. Camera.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Ooh.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
Gross.
I agree.
What's the status say?
Nothing special.
What about you? Do you have anything? The officers guarding the doorway. Box. Look inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. What do you think about this watch? I
Did you
can't
hear
ask
me?
you about the watch.
I said I'll tell you if I
Okay.
see anything.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do?
Did this
Or are
already.
you stalling?
No. Why can't I look at that contraption? Nothing there. That's so weird. The inspector is investigating something. Okay. The watch is gone now. Has a bunch of capacity, and it has a lid.
The corpse
Imagine
was strung
my
up near
shock.
this counter.
Okay.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This
It's
evidence
been
makes it
moved.
highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Okay. Ah. That's what I wanted to look at. I still can't.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
And the body was moved. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Neck. There were deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
And the first murder was Friday? He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Okay. Little girl.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Yes, I knew about that. Left eye. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. This is not news. The inspector is investigating something. What's your name?
It's Kagami!
I know that.
Kagami?
What is your name?
I told you, it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
Hey, what's your name? I, of course, remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is... What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
Best friend.
What?
Okay. Cash register. It's near the doorway. The officer's guarding the doorway. He's just doing nothing. Ranger's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside... Okay. What am I missing? Left eye, right eye. The right eye's still there. We knew that already. A chair, yes, but I didn't press the button. Menu. Store's menu. Alright, I'm leaving. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
That's 2 people.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
What people? Any places you know that I don't?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about
You
him.
just said you didn't want to leave. Want to talk to Oda?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
You want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
As if you tried calling Iris. But there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Marble. Oh, my monitor's freaking out again. Golden Yokocho. Well, let's just go down the line. Loading screen car.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, this place.
You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date. What can I help you with?
You're looking gorgeous today. There's Oda here.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I'm not that good
I
of a
see.
parent. I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
I forgot about my husband.
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
That's it? That's the only thing you have doubts about? Alright. We're leaving now. Golden Yokocho. Room.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Mama.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
It's probably nothing. Nothing to do with anything. Menu. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. Beer tap. A beer tap.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. What's this? There's a poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. A flyer. A flyer. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
It's been a long time since you did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this.
Since we did this.
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
That sounds like a cooking minigame waiting to happen. We should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
You're tired.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired.
You're gonna get a little
You can go
crabby
home anytime you want.
because you're tired.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
No.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
So
Hey, Date.
you know how your dad's
What did you
dead?
and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Date, honey! Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Mama is polishing a dried bonita fish. It's part of her daily routine. Okay. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
What about you? Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
What a
I was planning
terrible
on going
parent.
one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
Promise.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. Okay, now let's go over here. What else do you remember about him?
Well, there was the watch
The
incident.
watch incident. I found a watch.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Nope.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Sounds like a suspect to me. Whatever, I'm out of here. I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Give her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
But what about, the second place? I was just like, I'll do it in this order, and then it's like, no.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bet!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we
do
should
what I
exchange
want.
names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Oh no, my mind.
You aren't the
my
chairman.
brain.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide.
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Huh. I bet that's relevant somehow.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Kumakura crest. The chairman's desk.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for?
Why do you need a computer,
Probably
guy
just
with
uses
a
it for
desk?
porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
There's a PC on top of the desk. Dragon Balls. I found it.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
If you find 7 of them, you get a wish. Dragon holding a golden ball.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
Scary lanterns.
Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. The Shinto Shrine. Scary lanterns. Ah! That's 2 Dragon Balls down. Tiger
Hey, Iva,
Run.
look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Actually, it's a tiger rug. Member A. Talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
The knife that one of them was carrying. The kind that knifes nicely at night. It just might. Okay. Whatever. There's a partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iva. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
know how it's pronounced.
Lockers are lined up on the wall. There's no computers on these desks. There's a ton of things on top, but not computers. Where's this door go? To the next room.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Zoom thermo.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
It's almost as if there was a second person sitting there. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Chairman's chair.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Lies.
Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I'm awesome.
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance, one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere.
Ooh.
Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
X-ray mode.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
should shoot people.
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Oh no. Approve.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
What? Down.
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
No. What?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
From where?
Load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Ah. There we go.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
But I'm not gonna explain how.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Ah,
What is this guy doing here?
nothing good.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So Sajima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Okay. What about your alibis?
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
What?
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Sounds like he is implying that he pulled it off. That he suicided him.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy. Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
You don't
I
say.
thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
introduced.
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, so we're
MoMA,
going
Congressman
after all.
Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
He's rather irritated. Room.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I don't think so either.
We need to do further investigation.
Ah, what are you doing? What is this sorcery?
Possible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I was so related to the Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Oh, those are always
Most of them come
reliable.
across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Yes.
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is Here's another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Maybe.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Okay.
Something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
It sounds sort of legit. I mean, I'm assuming they never caught the guy who did the original murders. So maybe it's someone who knows something about that. Or maybe it's the original killer who got caught for something else. Or maybe they did catch the original killer and he knows why the copycat is doing what he's doing.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Stop staring at me. You want to get some food sometime?
Wow, that's awfully aggressive.
Oh my god.
You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kinda like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me.
I'm a
I'm a
man.
reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
wonder if she's serious and this is like a canon thing, or if she's just trying to get rid of him.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Where's Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's
Yeah.
recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Alright, kid. What do you want? About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought.
Oh yeah,
Have
look
you
at that.
forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait. It's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Tessa?
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa.
Why does she have so many different names? And where does... Oh, it's A set backwards. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. None of this is... None of it makes sense. Not a whole lot of characters if Yakuza A and Yakuza B get their own entries. His name's Kagami, okay. Skills pretending to be dead. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off. dislikes people who don't remember his name. Very rude. Hobbies: dissection. Dislikes domestic violence. Likes dominatrixes. Odd combination of likes and dislikes there. Likes ass. Number 89. Nobody knows. Hitomi. Oh, her. Yeah, she was one of the victims from the first case. The 6 years ago case. I don't know what to make of that. Computer. He likes multiples of 16. Skills: imitating vuvuzelas. That's pretty weird. Okay, I don't know. I have to get out of here. Album. Does she have a cane? Oh, it's a pipe. So we're on day 3 now. Right? Oh, I also wanna, while I'm in the menu, flowchart. We have a divergence here. Saturday. Okay. So there's, I think, I don't know, because it's the only difference. There were 2 different ways to open the cage, I think. And then that left, that went down different paths. I am here. So, that's interesting. Alright. Renji came out of the
Tessa
building
has nothing
with
to
Tessa.
do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I feel like she has some weird dark side or something. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Massacre. Nobody's saying that, dude.
Do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Do it for her.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
Couldn't stalk them fast
What did you
enough.
do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
Police headquarters. This is a little bit more than there's something I need to ask you.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Is that guy making all that stuff up? Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Oh, yeah.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
Uh-huh.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
What was Hitomi? Hitomi. Oh. Derp. Alright, when did you find out he was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
You used to work there.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Oda lying?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Then what?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Oh, evidence. Sedation.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
With the power of physics. Renju's weight. Boss pointed this out earlier. Renju weighed around 160 pounds, so how would you pull him up? Need to find some clues.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death.
Ew.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl. And then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Oil drum. I need more to support my theory. Renju's watch.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move.
But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Just wait. Oh, no, elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, that. That. And that.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Okay.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
If only we had video evidence.
Ah, shit!
What would have saved me? They're accusing me of...
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey! Answer me, Iris!
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
We don't have any choice. Let's break into her mind.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Pate? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay. 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 Discover Iris's secret. Mysterious room videos and a strange device. You may be able to find out the truth. Alright, there's another split here. A, look at the blood. B, watch the murder. Where's this alleged blood? Doors.
A double door.
No. I'm going to watch.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial.
Stop! Stop! Please!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Negative timey, boo. Can multiply time or force you to use them. Force you to use them, oh that's bad. If you pick one up, be careful. Oh, was that forced to use? Oh, this is oppressive music. Torso.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
Yes.
What would you call it?
Well, a bust, actually. So I have to use this, choke. Oh, that's in some murder eyes right there you got.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
I hope I had made the right decision there. I think there's only one decision, unless it's on a
4 minutes.
a branch there. 4 minutes. Okay, medicine bottle, operating table, doors, mirror, TV, gun.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jump. Get it.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg unless I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
She's the opposite of a cyborg. Can I push this drum? No. Of course not. What's this TV say? Beat it to death.
An old television.
I don't think that'll be of any use. I love how everything has this otherworldly quality to it, and not just like the color and stuff, but things like this where the mannequin is reflected in the mirror, but it's dead, and I'm sure it wasn't in the mirror before. Oh, you can see it lying on the ground though. Operating table. What can we do with this?
An operating table.
Stupid monitor going out. I guess I need to get new HDMI cables. Perform surgery. See, this is really hard. I've got 202 seconds. That's like 4 minutes. Right? 6:12. It's like a little over 3 minutes. And actions are taking medicine bottle. Let's take that.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Some kind of liquid. Smell.
A syrupy smell, like sweet
Oh,
almonds.
so it's poison.
Syrup.
Cyanide.
Think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
3 minutes, Dante.
Doors.
A double door.
Open. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Curse you.
A full body mirror.
Let's talk to it. 18 seconds, 27 seconds, 9 seconds. Okay. Let's go with that.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
Okay, that was a waste.
A full body mirror. A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going on?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
It's an operator.
Perform surgery. Quickly.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend? Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Beat it to death.
A full body.
Oh, come on. Well, I'm done. Let's retry. Lock 2.
4 minutes.
Oh, I already strangled it. Oh well. Well, let's go look at the mirror.
A full body mirror.
Punch it.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
It's something over this way moved. TV moved.
An old television.
Let's turn the dial. Use this so it's 13 seconds. There's a witness.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Torso for surgery.
A torso similar to a fat...
Or I choke it. I don't know. I think these are all destroy it. Let's make this 30 seconds. Oh, then I get a 30 seconds back. Yeah.
You have bad taste.
Just do it, please.
Look at those eyes.
I see. This isn't doing anything for them.
Do you wish to continue?
No, we're done with the joking.
3 minutes, Dante.
Okay. Is that a oil drum? No, it's not. I thought she said that the oil drum was available. Oh, gas canister. Can I move this?
A common gas canister. A torso.
Let's push this.
It will not budge.
She doesn't like the aggressive types. In cases like this, it might be best to pull back and stop.
What are you talking?
When your target is trying her hardest not to contact you, that's when you go all in.
Did you use that strategy on the cabaret girl? And how did that go?
Shut up.
Let's continue the investigation.
I'm trying. Doing my best here.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh, there's another oil drum. Cabinets, shelf, whatever.
Only a shelf.
Pull, push.
It will not move.
If you can't pull it.
Then push it.
Only a shelf.
Brilliant. Whoops, no.
That shelf sticking out.
Ah.
It seems odd.
I wanted it at a time modifier. Whatever it's called. A timey. That could be my downfall. Okay, what's this? It's gonna hit her on the head. Oh,
What
so
happened?
close.
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there?
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, wow.
An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
Throw it.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
Yeah.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
Okay. Not a lot of time left. I'm gonna need to use those timies really well. Okay. TV. No. Worn out book. Reference book.
It is a thick book.
Okay. Reading it takes the longest. No surprise there.
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Oh god, crazy
Don't get
face
excited.
again.
I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Okay.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
TV.
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial. Eight seconds.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Has there been a second person there for all of them? I know the last two there was.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
So it's not a copycat, it's
Iris know that?
an accomplice.
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay. The camera swung over there.
Just a locker.
Nope. Done. Well, let's give it a listen.
I heard a metallic sound, like gears spinning.
Is there something inside? Be careful, Abby, just in case.
Roger.
Time's up.
Alright, let's retry this entire thing. Wait. Restart. There we go.
Somnium.
Okay. I can't see a thing. So,
a CRT TV.
oh, it's double the time for either one. Spin the dial, watch the burner.
Stop!
That's totally her mom.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
All one of them.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Okay. What a terrible night to have a curse.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
It's ×2. So I could find something that's like 10 seconds and wasted it on that, but that would still be 20 seconds.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Here, investigate.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
5 minutes left, Date.
A torso with a head.
Choke. Crazy eyes. Murdered it.
My consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Okay. Strangle the body. And then I think next is the TV. Yeah.
An old television.
Turn the dial for 30 seconds. 1/6, that's nice.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
They say the oil drum's been added. Does that mean that it is now interactive, or I don't know. You can't use the oil drum. Let's push this in.
Only a shelf.
Okay, now last time I made a fatal error and doubled the time on it. I don't know what I did. Maybe I just didn't use anything.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
Let's change that.
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there?
Beat it to death.
An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
It's probably not. Wow, what a hard choice.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Yeah.
Understood.
That way.
It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
Yay.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
Number 3 unlocked. Shoot to death.
It is a thick book.
Yep. I've had enough of these 50-second ones. I'm gonna use this and it's gonna just give me another. I want to read it. Well, actually, did I get anything out of it? I don't think I did, but let me
It has
try
not
again.
been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
Nothing changed. There, TV.
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial.
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
We'll start with that. Those lockers that I couldn't open before.
Just a locker.
Well, then I guess you wouldn't mind if I just opened them. Whoa!
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Oh, yeah. Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun. What? Okay. This game does not know how physics works. Oh yeah. Do it.
that is...
Day 3, Sunday. My.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
It was, what's his name? The second victim. Renju. Is it? The blue figure.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Oh.
The original Cyclops killer was...
Can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye. So you steal them from others.
Oh, this is
I'm
awkward.
kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Oh, that's tricky. Okay, tell me about the original.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
I'll let Iris tell me.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really. You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
Boss has a serious look on her face. She means business. Peter looks like his usual self. The red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal.
No.
Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
He or she, is at best a accomplice by, negligence or something like that. They just witnessed all the murders. Alright, maybe you'll tell me about the original killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning.
Oh.
The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
Okay.
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can.
I'm the killer.
Don't worry about it. Just trust me. The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Just explain like I'm 5. I didn't learn anything. If anything, I just got more confused. Computer shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do.
I've been through this
They
before,
will
you
not remember
idiot.
it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
No, I'm keeping her. Room. Man. They have night car ride and day car ride.
Could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
I am familiar.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
She's more than she seems.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
They could be listening.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Ferris nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending a Nile message to someone. I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Room. Like, it would look better if they had nothing there than if they just repeated those same animations with a nighttime and daytime variation. It's just a change in lighting. It's not even like they had to redo anything. So lazy. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I see Oda sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
She texted him.
Ota!
I mean, she niled him. I keep thinking this is like a notepad or something. There's messages written on, but no, it's just... I don't know what it is. Alright, what do you want, kid?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Wow, how many phones do you have, you little drug dealer?
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Where's Mama?
She left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I thought they said he was here often before. Maybe that was somebody else. Mom was always dependent on... Oh, okay, whatever. Log. I wasn't particularly surprised. Mommy's always dependent on the... Mom's always dependent on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Now don't stay quiet.
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Aw, you suck. I knew she was evil. He surprised me. Day 4, Monday, Jukai. Marble, 2:48 a.m. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa. Am I alone or strapped to a torture device? My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw monsters staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just normal.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mom spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Amazing. Amnesia cured. Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back.
Well, he looks like
All
a
I saw
9-year-old
was you getting your beauty
Pokemon
sleep on the
trainer,
floor.
so...
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon.
Oh god.
In the morning, of course.
I gotta get to work. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Fair enough. Hello?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Oh, great.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Oh.
Iris.
That's not good.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
So it's probably Oda. He was at the first crime scene. He was, ooh, a new camera angle. Impressive.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Oda was at the first crime scene. He saw everybody leaving the second, so presumably he was there, and obviously he's involved in this third one somehow. Probably he's the one who's set up a stream up for it. He definitely has the technical know-how to do it, and he's the kind of person who would do that. Alright, let's go.
Please let me make it in time. That sick bastard!
What? Polar bear?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
I'm the hero.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
There was a third bad guy in this situation. Definitely not just me. Aggrandizing myself. The injured raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it because I was racing through the night. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car itself reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Oh no, it's the polar bear again.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Oh. Maybe I was wrong.
No!
Harbor Warehouse District, Monday, 3:35 a.m. You have to lock your doors, dude. You didn't even close it. So there had to have been a third person involved. Oh, police headquarters, Monday, 10:02 a.m. I'm under investigation.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
More the last one than the others.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
No. First part, yes. Second part, no.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
No. He might have killed her, but he didn't
That's
kill himself.
ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
I highly doubt
And
that.
how do you explain the other two
too.
murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer.
This one wasn't, though.
There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit.
Yeah, I think this is a setup just to throw it off, because unlike the other two, it had this dramatic flair, like with the bear thing, and with Oda being killed too, and the live stream, and also the other two were they were killed at one location and then brought to a second where everyone would find it, though I guess with the live stream, you know, they would find it eventually, maybe, who knows. I don't think that that's the killer. I think it's somebody like Oda who knew too much about the case, and he might have set up the thing with the bear suit. He might have been putting the bear suit back and forth, on and off, and turned on the thing so that it, you know, went halfway down, and he's like, no, I'm a hero, and turned it off, and then you know, gotten hero points for that. But then the third person came in at some point and finished the job and killed him. I don't think this was planned by the new what are they calling him? There's no entry. I don't think there I don't think this was done by the new Cyclops killer. That's what they were calling him. But if it was like, oh hey, there's a live stream. I'm gonna go there and show this guy that he can't, you know, copy me. Ironically. Alright.
Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Okay, the costume.
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
He didn't know it was his
That's
mother,
a
though.
stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
No, he didn't know about it.
There are some additional discrepancies.
Allegedly.
I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what I have found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
The company. No. The Yakuza. Not an... Oh, here.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Well, it was by proxy. Through, the company. Okay, whatever. Iris's mother. Did Shoko know Iris? Iris's mother? Oh, Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, And she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
So, that's still the closest relationship, or the closest connection between them. Okay, Iris's mother. I don't think
She told me
she's
and Renji were
connected to
definitely
Shoko.
linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice.
Yeah, okay,
But I
that's
can't
not...
imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
Yeah, she would kill her
No
own
matter
daughter.
what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Well, but that doesn't... A connection doesn't mean that they're the killer. It means, like, that's the basis of where to start your search. Okay, what about the congressman? Nobody is connected.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me?
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories
That
from
doesn't
6 years
matter.
ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date.
That's a
I can
rabbit
say
hole
without
right
a
there.
doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Oda's mother.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris. And
Oh,
she didn't
yeah.
think well of Lemniscate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
She's also not really the killing type.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Alright, can I pause here? Nope, okay. I'm gonna go to the crime scene and, oh, my camera froze up. I'm gonna go to the crime scene and I'll save here, and then I'll be back on Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Jesus, stop going. Alright, yeah, I'll see you Tuesday. Alright. Until then, bye.